So why don't agents follow up? And I think this is a real thing here. Why don't agents follow up? Number one, and I hear this because I talk to a lot of agents and we have a lot of conversations, and we've been doing some agent roundtable discussions on Zoom in the mornings. I think most agents don't follow up. Number one, they think they're bothering people. They think they're bothering people. I hear it all the time. They say, "Oh, well, they told me they would call me back when they wanted to do business with me. They told me they would give me a call back in a week. They told me to follow up with them in 3 weeks. They told me to follow up with them in the spring, right? Follow up after the holidays. That's another good one. But number one, they think they're bothering people. Number two, they don't know what to say. There's a lot of agents following up in your market, and they're not following up with a purpose. They're literally going, "Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, you want to list today?" And of course, the people say, "No, we're not ready to use an agent." And they go, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry." Don't they say, "Oh, well, don't call us back. We'll call you." Right? And nothing ever really happens, right? So number three, they have no system or follow-up schedule. They don't have a written plan, right? They don't have a written follow-up plan. And I think that's one thing that we all should do is we should have a written follow-up plan. And I think that plan should have a minimum of 12 to 15 contacts on it. I think it should have 12, 15 contacts. Plus, I think that it should have what to do after that, right? What to do if you get a voicemail. Does that count as a contact or not? What to do if you send a text? Me personally, I think contacts should only talk when we actually have a conversation with the people. We actually hear their voice on the other end of the phone. So a lot of people are worried about being told no. They had a great conversation that they think was a yes, and they're not calling back because they think they're going to bother them, and they're worried the people are going to tell them no, right? Number five, they'll call me when they're ready. And number six, a lot of agents out there aren't following up with people, and they're not doing what they're supposed to do because they're just not committed to their goals, right? They have a goal. They have some numbers they wrote down back in December when they were doing a goal setting thing with their office, but they're really not committed to them. They don't really believe them. They don't really want something enough. They just have, basically, they just have numbers wrote down on a piece of paper, and here we are at the end of January, and more than likely those numbers aren't really going like they thought they would, right? And guys, I think that's another reason why you have to be in a coaching program. You have to be in a training program. You have to be in something to help hold you somewhat accountable and to be around like-minded people and have discussions with like-minded people like what we're having today.